Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 11, 2023. And in the news this evening, 18 prisoners safe in custody after St. Ann crash, a police report. The police are reporting that the 18 prisoners who escaped the serious injuries in a three-vehicle crash in St. Ann on Saturday are in safe custody. The 6 police officers who were transporting them also escaped the serious injuries. Lawmen say the truck transporting the prisoners reportedly crashed into an Audi motor car, which was traveling in the opposite direction along the Runaway Bay Main Road near the Salem Baptist Church around 9 a.m. The Audi then reportedly hit another vehicle. The news understands that the prisoners were being transported from the St. James Police Division and are now in Kingston. Elderly woman perishes in Majestic garden fire. An elderly woman lost her life after a fire destroyed the top floor of an apartment building in Majestic Garden in Kingston on Monday morning. The woman has so far only been identified as Miss Pat. It is believed that the elderly woman, who lives alone, was cooking when the neighbors saw smoke coming from her apartment. Despite the neighbors quickly rushing to the woman's aid, they were unable to rescue her due to the fierceness of the flames, one eyewitness said. After firefighters extinguished the blaze, the woman's burned remains were found among the debris. Electrician on drug charges remanded. An electrician charged in connection with the seizure of cocaine, valued at $10.2 million, was remanded when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Monday. Andrew Walcott, 36, of Clarkstown, Manchester, is charged with possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, trafficking cocaine, and possession of criminal property. When Walcott appeared before Senior Parish Court Judge Yvette Wentworth Miller, the matter was postponed until Wednesday. It is alleged that about 2:30 p.m. on November 18, detectives from the Narcotics and the St. Catherine South Divisions were on operation in Old Harbor when they intercepted a Nissan motor car driven by Walcott. During a search of the vehicle, 2 rectangular parcels containing cocaine weighing about 2 kilograms were discovered. The detectives also reportedly discovered $10,000 inside the vehicle. The car, the drugs, and the cash were seized, and Walcott was arrested. Cops urge business owners to beef up security for Christmas. On the heels of Sunday's daring daylight robbery at the KFC restaurant King Street branch in downtown Kingston, business owners are being warned to review their security arrangements, especially over the Christmas season, to ensure the safety of their businesses and the customers. No one was hurt by the armed hoodlums, but the thieves made off with valuables and a little over $100,000. In the aftermath of the robbery, head of the Kingston Central Police Division, Superintendent Beresford Williams, said we would ask business establishments, especially where they had large amounts of cash, to look at their security arrangements and make sure, especially in this festive season, that customers can feel comfortable coming in. He said that while the police will be deployed on the streets in their numbers and will be making checks at different businesses during their deployment, it will be challenging to visit every business. We can't be everywhere every time. There is some obligation on private businesses to look at their own security arrangements, he stressed. According to Williams, sometime after 11, 4 men entered the facility armed with 2 handguns and wearing regular COVID-19 masks, held up and robbed the employees of cash, jewelry, and electronics. They also took money from the till, amounting to just over $10,000, and made their escape in the business district, he said. Up to news time yesterday, Williams said there were no leads and appealed to persons who might know who the perpetrators are to assist the police with information. He added, however, that the investigators will be considering CCTV footage through Jamaica Eye to see if it can be of help. In the meantime, he said the police have already increased their deployment for the busy Christmas season, and starting today will further boost the numbers with outside assistance from other sections of the force. From early last week, Thursday, the police increased its deployment in the commercial district significantly, the commander stated. He noted, however, that the deployment on a Sunday would not have been heavy, as the majority of the businesses in the commercial district are usually closed on that day. Bus operators in Port Maria withdraw service over route concerns. Bus operators on the Granttown to Oterius via Port Maria route in St. Mary on Monday morning withdrew their services over what they say is growing conflict on the route with the taxi operators. The bus operators say their livelihood is being affected as taxis from other routes have been operating on the route assigned to buses. They say the reduced waiting time to load a taxi and the constant passenger swindling by some cab drivers have worsened the issue.
The busman them must suffer. We can't get a comfortable load. See, the Grandstone, Wocherias taxi, the Galena, Wocherias taxi. We are coming to Port Maria. When them put it at the bus park and the Grandstone, Wocherias taxi come in there, call out the people them out of the bus, then jump out around there, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, and suffer for your load.
Where's the justice? Where's the transport authority? Where's the police them? Where's the government? When the Wocherias taxi, the Port Maria taxi them take up the passenger them. A chaos down the road. Not even the plane them run a Ian Flemings to take off so fast. So when it will stop?
Hairdresser held with over $3 million at airport. Nicole Smith, a hairdresser from Dennis Avenue in Kingston, is set to appear in court after she was found with over $3 million in her suitcase at the Norman Manley International Airport on Friday. The 44-year-old was charged with a cross-border movement of cash, bringing criminal property into the island of Jamaica, concealing criminal property, conspiring to conceal criminal property, and the possession of criminal property. It is reported that about 8 p.m., Smith arrived on the island via a British Airways flight. During security screening, her luggage was searched and undeclared cash totaling $3,068,951.95 was discovered concealed in her suitcase. Smith failed to give a satisfactory account of the money, and as a result, she was taken into custody for breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act. On Sunday, December 10, Smith was interviewed in the presence of her attorney and thereafter charged. She is to appear before the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Wednesday, January 10, 2024 to answer to the charges. 21-year-old mechanic charged for alleged sex with a minor in St. Elizabeth. The St. Elizabeth police are reminding citizens to report acts of sexual violence against the children in a timely manner. The call comes after a mechanic was last week charged with sexually assaulting a minor on 2 occasions, the first of which occurred last year in the parish. The accused 21-year-old Nevarno Godi has been charged with having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16 years. It is alleged that Godi engaged the female minor in sexual intercourse in 2022 and sometime this year. A court date for the accused has not yet been finalized. The police and the parish are encouraging citizens to report such cases of alleged abuse within a reasonable time frame to ensure, among other things, that the suspects are apprehended and evidentiary materials are collected. In August of this year, the St. Elizabeth police made a call for parents to pay attention to behavioral changes in their children in order to identify signs that they have been sexually abused, especially by closer relatives. The warning came amid a disturbing sexual abuse case, which was mentioned in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court that month, which involved a 26-year-old farmer who allegedly boogered a 4-year-old relative on July 22, 2023. In reacting to the case at the time, head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto, encouraged the parents to report cases of sexual abuse relative to children to the police. In this parish and certainly Jamaica, I am sure we have no space for persons who are preying on our children. These are children, Minto declared then. During the opening of the St. Elizabeth Circuit Court in late November, prosecutors revealed that 32 cases involving sexual offenses were down for trial in the parish.
Audio